Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top two seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Louisville Cardinals offense has the football first here today. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 16 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These 2 teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Shuck. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Stopped right there at the line with no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. Bringing it back, it's Presley. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Cowboys offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to a 32. The Cowboys come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful. Let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They've got him down out near the 40.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Shuck. He's running out of time here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Cardinals have 1st and 10 here. Trying to find room. It's Brown. Fighting off the defender. Use the stiff arm to extend the run, pick up a few extra yards.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's a reverse. He shreds the tackle. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Third down after that running play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
The Cardinals keep the football on the move. Handoff here from the shotgun. Some hard running there through a tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just blew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Shuck. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And it's no good. He missed it. With that miss, no change in the score.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
The shotgun running play call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Brought for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the 1st down.
And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they hand it off to the back. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. And the Cardinals hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. To throw, it's Shuck. Running back has it on the screen now. Finds room at the 30. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
The Cardinals starting a new series here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on third down to even get into field goal range. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Offense getting set. Second down play here. On the run, it's Brown. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Louisville.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Well, Kirk, Louisville has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's got it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Play action here on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a...
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Here's the second down play. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it. It looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Give it to the back again. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Cowboys come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Gives it to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's 4. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
And the Cowboys with 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to throw. It's Bowman. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Who says you need explosive plays, Kurt? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. Great cut there. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the ground, it's Brown. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Jukes to get free. Crossing the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First and 10 play coming up. Dropping back, it's Shuck. Looking for the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Making people miss. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. It's a keeper all the way and a really solid gain. Kirk, this defense was worried about stopping the QB run today.
Yeah, with a guy like this, as a defense, you got to add an extra guy down into the box area because of the threat of his legs. If this offense is smart, run this guy maybe 8 to 10 times a game because it puts so much pressure on the opposing defense. That was a great play.
Defense is coming after him. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Back to pass. It's Bowman. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes a spectacular diving catch. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Gordon. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Looking to chuck it again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
No, kick it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progression.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. They couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
And the Cardinals will line up to kick it away. Money comes for his 2nd punt of the game. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Grab down the middle. It's Owens. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Bowman. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Field goal try, no good. He missed it. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Shuck. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. An explosive play. Moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half.
Chance for just a couple more plays. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Just kicking down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And we can't get very far into this halftime breakdown without talking about that stud linebacker. The kid's been everywhere all at once through 2 quarters. From clogging gaps to causing turnovers, he's been a one-man gang. Public enemy number 1 for that opposing sideline. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1/2 away from crowning a national champion.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. First down here for this offense. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground.
For the defense coordinator this week, already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. A quick throw out left, complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, this receiver in slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. But Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The Cowboys hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Cowboys will send their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking tackles. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Sharp. Fires it to the wideout, and he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, that's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
The Cardinals come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Cardinals come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking for some space. It's Brown. Ball is free in the backfield. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Now, I cannot believe what I'm seeing. You just know that before the offense ran out onto the field with this lead, the offensive coordinator and the running back coach said, guys, hold on to the football. We cannot afford to put it on the ground, and that's exactly what they've done. And now your opponent's got a shot to get back into this game.
He'll hand it off. Spinning out of the tackle.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking to pass. It's Bowman. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Brought down after a short return. Walk the pick. Sets up the offense at the 39.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Second down after the incompletion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Fires it on the move. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up 4th down.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him...
He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Cowboys. Still plenty of life left.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Shuck. Quick throw to the left. It's caught downfield. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking for some space. It's Brown. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back to throw. It's Bowman. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
And that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
Now the important point after attempt. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run it. A quick juke. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
It's third down for the offense. To throw, it's Shuck. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44. The Cardinals come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the first down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Important second down play coming up. He decides to keep it here. Oh, what a move. And that run produces a decent gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And here's the handoff. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. And the Cardinals pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important
touchdown, Cardinals. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Fresh set it out to the offense. First down. Ball handed off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the same runner's got it again. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Cowboys lining up here on 1st and 10. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. He's got a receiver wide open here. Touchdown, Cowboys. No chance to catch it. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
The important PAT gives him a 1-point lead here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Cardinals looking to crank up the tempo a bit. To the air, it's Shuck. The pocket breaking down. Sacked, it's a loss back to the 6. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He makes the grab. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Brown. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
And the Cardinals moving quickly down the field here. Oh, a reverse. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. Were able to stop that reverse in its track.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And here comes a deep shot. Pass hauled in inside the 15. Touchdown, Louisville. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all you got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. Dropping back, it's Shuck. Receiver makes the catch. He'll run it into the end zone for the two-point try to build the lead up to 7. Teams come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Gonna run it. It's Gordon. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that previous play. They'll feed the back again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. It's a turnover.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball in good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking downfield. It's Bowman. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Makes the grab. It's Presley. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. And they stop him, but not before an explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Now it's second down here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the Cowboys hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Bowman. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Here we go, national championship game, fourth quarter, one possession game. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Fights up the defender. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
The Cardinals pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
And the Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Shuck. Receiver makes the grab.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. A handoff to the back. He shreds the tackle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down here for this offense. And the runner takes off to his right. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looks to the left. The pass caught. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go. 3rd down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
Scanning the field. It's Shuck. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Pressure is coming. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. This time it's complete. And the game will pick up the 1st down. Tackled at the 22. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Looking to throw. It's Bowman. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. An important third down attempt for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now,
Lofting it toward the left sideline. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing on the top of the mountain for national champions.
well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For the first time ever, national champions and your kings of the college football world, the Louisville Cardinals.